discovery, yeah?
Hey,
Hit it.
we got an argument on this, so.
I think there's too many arguments.
Welcome to the HiFi Critics. Human or algorithmic cheese? There's no mice here, but still cheese.
Metaphysically.
Not anymore, there are.
Some esteemed members of this panel like to reference the overlords at iHeartRadio as their feeble attempt to diminish the greatest musical discovery service of all time, the radio. Their main flat radio argument seems to be that some crooked individual in a dark room is scheming with the artist to decide what should be the next hot song.
Okay.
Those same panelists...
So far, no handy lies. Continue.
Those same panelists imply that their music discovery playlists on Spotify are somehow less commercialized than the radio because an algorithm or a hipster DJ is behind the selection of the songs on that playlist. Which method of selecting songs, profit-making human, soap-phobic hipster DJ, or HAL 2000 artificial intelligence for digital music discovery is better for our egos?
I mean, I think we can all as a group eliminate the soap-fearing hipster DJ.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think
speak
so.
for,
Yeah, I don't speak for everybody.
Don't speak for...
Well, I'll speak for myself with that one. And
That's
I
the
will
right way to
just
speak.
knock that one right out of the park like a Cubs homer. I'll get that one right out of there.
Okay.
And, I'm going to say that I trust AI more than I trust a money-hungry human.
So why?
Yeah.
Why don't you trust...
Listen, there's an algorithm at play. It's going to feed off of what I'm feeding
And keep in mind,
into
this is music discovery, right? So what's the consequence of what you just said? The consequence is that an algorithm is basically sampling all of the songs you don't know based on the songs you do know, and then it's feeding you stuff that it thinks you're going to like.
Yeah, and so far, I will say that I have found several songs, albums, and musicians that I have enjoyed through Spotify's new hits.
So you like being in your own private prison, basically. Okay,
Exactly.
so
If I'm going to go to prison, it better be private.
So I like. This is a very loaded question. Number one, I'm not sure why you're throwing the hipster DJ out. Would you consider a friend? Hey, listen, here's some of my tunes, or here's some band that I like. Is that a DJ? Or is that like
this
is a digital.
Okay,
we're talking digital here.
Okay, so
fair point.
So your friend, hey, this is a cool band that I saw in Atlanta.
You give me several.
That's not what we're talking about here.
That's fine.
We're talking only about digital music.
Okay, no, but I mean that's digital music. He sends me a Spotify
I'm
list.
sorry. Hashtag. Hold on a second.
I'm just saying.
You're just getting ahead of yourself.
No, I'm just coming in hot here.
I feel like for someone who cares so much about the structure of the question, that you should have probably focused on the fact that this is only about the streaming services.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but I listen. Somebody gives me music. It's fine. So you're basically saying that you want to trust the. I'm the guy that calls the overlords at the overlords of iHeartRadio, and they push music down your throat. There's plenty of evidence out there, especially this day and age, 2018, 21st century, where they will take bands and promote them in regions of the country to try to make them hot there, so they get picked up in other parts of the country, and they play the game of payola. This is a fact. You cannot argue. If you want to argue with this fact, you're going to lose. So you mean to tell me you're going to take a corporation that its sole job is to sell ads in a stupid little radio thing? I mean, and the business is dying. Sadly, the business of radio is dying because now there's other ways to get music. So we just lost here an institution in a pillar of society.
I think we get to that in the next question.
So we lost a pillar here. Because there was no money and they sold it, and now it's, some other radio station, right? Now you can find it somewhere else, whatever. You're never going to find it, never going to listen to it. I don't see what the issue is with trusting an AI. If you're basically telling me that AI is out there to make money, sure, I'm not going to disagree with you.
Didn't say it's out there to make money.
But
it's out there to give you the same garbage that you already like.
I don't think so at all, and I think...
That's exactly what it is.
No, I mean, there are playlists that basically, if you want your Monday chill... I'm sure there's a Tuesday, Wednesday chill soundtrack. But if you listen to, LCD Sound System, or if you have a broad range of music, I guarantee you the AI is going to be like, oh, here's something interesting. Basically, I'm okay with the DJ hipster. I think they're interesting. with the overlords or iHeartRadio, you're going to drive in Chicago, listen to the same crap. Drive to New York, it's going to be the same crap. Drive to Indianapolis, might be half the same crap, but they'll try some Luke Bryan they'll throw in there. So they got this down to a science. I'd rather trust an AI that's global. It's not giving me music from bands here's from Austin, Texas. They're like, oh, here's a cool little band from Australia. Here's some guys from Spain that I would not normally discover listening to the iHeart crap radio, sitting here listening to, between Britney, then I'm going to play some Spanish guy, that potentially might be interesting.
You keep bringing up this, driving from here to New York.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm just here.
Great.
I'm just trying to discover music.
And
I don't care about what's going on in another part of the country.
Obviously. You just want what's fed.
When you're on your iHeartRadio playlist on Spotify, and you're just listening to whatever they feed you, you think that the algorithm there isn't payola too? You think that somebody in the back room there, in the dark back room, the programmer, the hipster DJ, is not messing around with that algorithm to feed you the stuff that they want so that they can make some money?
I'm not trying to bait me to go. Of course not. I trust the algorithm. These companies are to make money. So yeah, sure, this exclusives, this special content, special version of the album, exclusive versions, acoustic version, recorded in the Spotify studio, sure. But it's not somebody saying, well, we got to get our place here. This guy needs to listen to this because we're going to get 4 cents.
So let's talk for a second about what algorithms do. Algorithms, what do? They look at the sort of musical kind of...
Yeah, past behavior.
They know what you like. It's got, a female singer. It's got a male singer. It's doing this. It's that.
That's a simple way of looking at it, yeah.
And basically they say, let's go analyze all the other music and find the stuff that's similar and then feed it to them.
Yeah.
I'm saying that is worse than actually turning on the radio and saying, whatever you got, let me listen to it. And I'll make the decision if I want to go spend my own money on that band to go buy their album.
So now you kind of flip the argument around to now you're basically talking, morality and all this and personal choice.
No.
Yeah, great. Listen, I don't like all the music, the algorithms and all the AIs spewing out for me.
Yeah.
And, it's a very big cloud of music, how these bands all are attached to each other so you can get them spewed by a computer. But I think you're asking, the question is, what's better for our egos? I stand, hey, don't listen to iHeartRadio. Don't let the evil corporations win. Pick another evil corporation.
There you go.
Before you said
Now
it.
you're
Before you said it, pick another evil corporation.
The lesser of two evil corporations.
And who says it's the lesser of two evils, right? I don't care if they're getting payola on the back end. If it's music that I like, I basically say, hey, I like it, I'm going to go pay for it.
The 50s were a great time, apparently. That's what we see around here.
Hey,
the 50s were a great time.
Everyone reminisces. Mistakes of the past are the future and all that fun stuff, right? It's great. Everybody loves mid-century modern. That's all I'm saying.
I don't, but yeah.
Everybody loves it.
Most people like it. We like it.
Who doesn't? Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We love the past, like Papa Bear, Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity. We want the past to come back. We don't like the kids' music of today, right? Or do you love the kids' music of today?
I think I like some kids' music today. There's particular bands out there that I don't like.
Like R. Kelly?
R. Kelly I never liked.
He's not really a band. He's more of a singer.
Yeah, but he needs a band to play his crap.
Sometimes.
Or a computer. Chris
Yeah.
Brown I don't like. I don't, you know what?
You seem like a Fall Out Boy kind of person.
Definitely not. Jeez. I don't see how those guys even play. But let's talk about what's this band you're hot for? Greta Van Fleet.
Greta Van Fleet.
Greta Van Fleet.
Yes.
Thankfully, no algorithm has suggested that to me. And when I
don't like good music.
when I got it free over the air, I was like, all right. I liked that album better when it was called Toys in the Attic in 1978 by Aerosmith. I was like, I'm out of here. Sorry, kids. And then I saw them live on TV and everything. One of the guys wasn't wearing shoes on stage.
Oh,
check.
there we go. There we go. The judging begins.
They're 21-year-old kids singing about it. I'm like, come on, kids. Go to college.
A lot of judging.
Go back to school or something.
Do you like Nirvana?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Did they go to college?
I've got no idea.
Did they wear shoes?
Probably, yeah, they wore shoes. Mm.
So if the
At least
algorithm,
sandals.
could, if you could
You
tell
can
that you
find out.
don't like bands where the
wear
artists wear
shoes.
shoes and the artists are too young, you wouldn't even know about Nirvana. Boom.
I don't think that's the way it works.
That's exactly how it
works.
works.
I just feel like the media picks a band, and the media, if we're talking about iHeartRadio, there's other people out there, and they just control it. They're like, hey, this is our band. They got the iHeartRadio Music Awards. You know,
Oh, they do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
and they're like,
garbage.
oh, well, here's the best new artist. Of course it's the best new artist because you picked and said, this is the artist we want to be the best new artist. Because they probably have a tour coming up. Here's the member exclusive sale. Here's the VIP club. It's all. I mean, and I know I'm gonna get off my soapbox here. And I know...
Hopefully it's not too high of a step.
Hopefully I don't fall over.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's other ways they get you. This Live Nation with the Live 360, with the U2 thing, where they got the album, the concert, the promotions. I prefer the AI to pick the music for me because it gives me a wider range of music.
Allegedly.
I'm not listening to the same crap everybody else is listening to.
I agree.
All right, well, that solves that problem. Radio it is. In a closing question, in the last 3 months, what artist who earned your hard-earned dollars have you discovered by any of the 3 digital music discovery services discussed?
Okay. So, this is where I see fault with the digital services as a new music discovery. Because my number is 0. And the reason I find fault with
I
it...
believe the last time you were asked this, it was also 0, so you may want to look into...
But here's what I'm saying. This is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Is the reason it's 0 is because if I like the song, I may not love the song, but to listen to more of it, all I have to do is find the album on the streaming services. Where if I had heard it on the radio, if I wanted to hear more of it, I would either have to listen to the radio nonstop to hear it again, or go out and buy one of the albums.
So you basically just say, hey Spotify, here's $7.99. You divvy it up.
Just give me the songs I want.
Yeah.
Right? The stuff I already
you
know.
don't go out of your way.
But even with the new music, I get new music. I enjoy the new music, but I don't go out of my way to buy anything because I.
We
can
know
just
you don't
listen to it.
spend money,
You
but
don't,
that's...
you necessarily don't have to buy the music. You could go to a concert. There's other things.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't do that. I don't go see live music. That's not one of my things.
Because it's too nerdy for you?
It's not that it's nerdy. It's just there's a lot of people.
Oh.
Well, you
Kinda
want
like
the
it.
AI.
And you live in Chicago, but nonetheless.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Thanks to streaming services, I discovered a band called Care, but the hipsters way you spell Care, Caer. The album's called Twin Shadows, came out like a couple of months ago. How I spend dollars? Gonna go see them at Talia Hall in a couple of months.
Wow.
So what do they sound like? Who do they sound like?
They sound like every other hipster
Greta
I listen
Van
to.
Fleet.
Yeah, they sound like a
so
bunch of synthesizers. No, they're a good band. They have a lot of collaborations. They actually have great range. Some of it's very good instrumentals. Some of it, they go a little more electronic. So listen to the album called Twin Shadow.
I'll do that.
No thanks.
If they had a song with Greta Van Fleet, whatever it's called, you would want.
Greta Van Fleet.
Yeah, you'd be
Get it
like,
right. They're local. They're from Michigan. Come on.
yeah.
So my answer is Sundara Karma, who's been around for maybe a year or two. I'm not really sure, at least, but they're British. And how did I discover them?
Here we go.
I actually cheated. I didn't discover them through any of the three traditional digital music services. I discovered them through something you two probably don't know much about, JBTV Online. I watched them on the old 1955 Zenith.
Boy.
I had it on channel 24-3, and I was down here working in the HiFi clinic, and they have a 30-minute, show, and they introduce a band, or maybe it's an hour, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. I would have liked to go see them, and so I put them into bands in town. So now I'm starting to track them.
Wow.
Haven't given them any money yet, but I'm gonna. Actually, I did because they're on my. No, I haven't yet.
So you basically can't answer the question.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't listen to music like you guys. I mean, I don't have time for that. I don't stream music. I listen to the radio, and I haven't picked up any new names yet. And then I'm watching JBTV, which, by the way, is tremendous. And we're going to talk about this on a future episode.
I just want to let you know that not many people have the good old -3 or -2 any longer on their televisions.
24.3?
Yeah.
Or is it
Actually, quite the
24.7?
opposite.
Everybody
More
has
people
it.
have it because that's the HD broadband thing. But we can discuss those in different episodes.
We'll talk when we
We
talk
can
about
do it.
JB.
We can do it
I don't have
over
it.
time.
I don't have it, so
Yeah.
no one has
We
it.
can do it over
Instagram
time.
Live.
Yeah.
All right.
You have it.
Tweet at us using our handle HiFi Critics or the hashtag Splash List. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to automatically be updated when a new episode is